Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, we are here in game number 3 of this series of Total Exile versus Agro Gaming. I'm Maniac, joined by Naked. We're here in Uplink on Biolab, where we just saw Agro take out the previous game, the S&D on Detroit, in a 6-4 fashion. And prior to that, we had Exile taking down the hard point on this very map in a very dominating fashion. So we do know that the Exile squad likes this map. However, Uplink, new game type, we don't know what's going to happen, Naked.
Well, that was almost a really quick score from the Jordan Spotted Tigers team, so that would be Exile. They had all the players down there, and actually it was Attack of the Blue getting a 3-piece to stop the cap, so that's a really good stop at the start. It would be really bad to start like that, but as you're saying, they're putting it back through again. Pretty much, I believe that Attack of the Blue side, his side down the bottom, is the weaker spawn, so if they can keep close to even or even just a little bit down, then moving on to the next side, they can start to take control. Because all you got to do is peg the ball over there and then start shooting them off and then bringing it through like they are doing at the moment. Yeah, well, look, as you were saying that, Spotted Tiger from the Exile squad was just going off huge. Dunked it through for 2 points for a team and then also followed up with a strong 2-piece. Got to watch that player who's on Snow Roof at the moment with those long-range shots out. Decides to smack that guy in the back of the skull. That's what you get. And throws the ball, takes him down. Spotted Tiger going huge at the moment for this Exile squad. The satellite was in a bit of an awkward position there, and also the Exo has now been disabled, so we'll have to throw it through. However, another point for this Exile squad. Golf King just picked up the huge 3-piece before being dropped. Spotted the Tiger is going to clean up Attack of the Blue in vengeance for that. Prophecy is now has now got the satellite in hand. Is probably going to go through for the 2 points as well, and indeed does. That's 5-0 to this Exile squad. Spotted Tiger leading the charge, and this whole Exile squad has a very strong start here in this match. I actually noticed something that I've never actually seen before yet. Maybe because I haven't seen enough streams yet, but I've seen them throw the EMP so they couldn't actually jump in the uplink, which is really smart when you think about it.
Yeah, it is a very smart play, and it didn't really matter though, as they were able to get that extra point through. Now we just looked through our kill feed there. We saw Attack of the Blue and Mistake both getting some strong kills there. It's Johnny going to get the return here. We're on with Items OG here from this Agro squad. He's got to make a move here to shut down the push from the Exile squad though, as they have been playing amazingly well. And as you can see on your mini-map, there are players fighting out all down there, and we just saw Golf King pick up a couple of big kills there for his squad. 2 minutes 14 left here in round 1. The Macca's building getting dropped at the moment out there on snow. That's a yellow for most of you kids playing at home. Golf King getting another kill there on Attack of the Blue, and look, he's just slaying all over the place. He's gone 15 for 4 at the moment, which is a huge numbers for the beginning of this uplink match. He finds another player around the corner there. He's going to be getting the shots out. Indeed, does get the kill there. Nice work by these guys. We saw Items OG did have the satellite in hand, but wasn't able to capitalize on that. We're now with AWP, who picks up the big 2-piece on the 2. Make that 3, taking down 3 members of the Exile squad. Now, let's hope they can capitalize on this. And as I say that, it's actually Exile who gets some more points on the board.
Yeah, as we were saying, it isn't really kills dominated to get some points, but at the same time, you're seeing Golf King carrying his team really, even though they're all doing really well. He's just destroying everything in his path, and we're seeing a repeat of maybe the first map where it's the kills are still going to make the advantage for that team, and they've just been taken away with it ever since the first minute.
Yeah, that's 100% right. Now, Mosaic for the Agro squad. He's just running through Biolab here, going through to orange. Hopefully going to be making his way through red here. As I say that, though, he's going to be promptly taken down by Prophecy, being backed up by Johnny. And Johnny's just going to get some more kills here by taking down Attack of the Blue. 9-0 is your score at the moment. And look, a big fat donut for this Agro squad. They really need to make a move here with 45 seconds left in the half.
I'm really impressed with what Exile is doing in these respawn game time. So I haven't seen much of every team in this comp. Obviously, we don't get to see every team before. But in saying that, they're doing really well in the respawns. Maybe not so much the S&D, but if they can put up these numbers against one of those top teams that we've spoken about before, I don't see them not being in the competition for a chance to go over for the top 3 today.
I totally agree. 25 seconds left on the map. They want to make the big double-digit score here in the first half. He's going to be running around yellow here. As you can see in your mini-map, he's going to be under a bit of pressure. However, that was a great throw there. 10 points to this squad. Now, 4 minutes 44 is going to be the time to be in the second half for the Agro squad. Johnny going huge there, but I think it's safe to say it was all Golf King there. 22 kills when the closest to him on his squad was 10. That is some crazy digits there.
Yeah, he's only 7 kills behind equaling his whole team, and I'm pretty sure he's not far off beating their whole other team as well.
Exactly. Let's have a look at him. In fact, we'll follow him off the spawn here in the second round. Once again, he was going 22 for 7. But look, we can't underrate Prophecy here, who has got 6 of the uplink points to his name for this squad. So we might jump over to him. He's in Biolab at the moment. He does find a player just below him with a few sloppy shots, but was able to finally finish it off. That was Mosaic being dropped, and we see the uplink getting run through blue there. He needs to just have a look there, and that player will in fact survive. That's going to be AWP going for a strong run. And is he going to finally get some points on the board? No! Shut down there by Golf King, who's then going to try and follow it up with some more kills. But that wasn't meant to be, as Attack of the Blue says no to that as well. 10-0 is still your score here, Naked. And look, Exile still looking very, very strong.
Yeah, well, he got so close to capping that flag, capping that uplink, and obviously he needed the 2-pointer. They're 10 points behind. But you're also seeing at that same time, Golf King ran in, intercepted the ball, and threw it out right before he got killed.
Yeah, it was a very nice play there. Items OG being backed up by the player just behind him, was trying to run it back through Biolab there. However, it was very quickly shut down. Golf King picking up another couple of kills here, and also running the uplink. Let's see if he can throw it through, and it was a solid throw. Finally gets an uplink point on the board. Not that he needs it. 25 for 12. We're now with Attack of the Blue from this aggro squad. Now, once again, these guys, a bit of a fumble here to pick up the satellite, and he's going to be running through purple. No, he's not, because he's going to be very quickly shut down there. So after the fumble, we're still, of course, going to be seeing zeros on the board for this squad. Mosaic, though, tries to make a move, smacks Golf King in the face. Attack of the Blue quickly shuts that down in return, though. 11-0 is your score. We're on with Johnny as he's quickly taken out. Let's get over back with Golf King from the Exile squad. Gets the big no. Gets the 1 kill there, taking down AWP. That was some heavy tags, though, out on Items OG, who does eventually fall. He's going to be running through purple here. 2 minutes 40 left on the clock. And considering these guys had a time to beat and now 11 points to beat as well, I don't think Agro is going to be coming back here.
I think from the start it was pretty convincing on which team was winning. Again, Items struggling in the kills department. But Golf King is nothing short of finding every kill in the way.
Yeah, I think he's actually got all of the kills in existence, nearly dropping the 30 bond. But I must say, over on the opposing side, you do have Mosaic here. He's gone 24 for 16. He's on a 5-point streak, and he did just assist his teammate to finally get some points on the board. So at least they won't be getting goosed in this umbly. We're with Johnny at the moment. He just did pick up the big 2-piece for the Exile squad. He's going to be running through snow here down into 5, and he's going to be trying to see who's making a move on this satellite, and it was going to be Golf King, his teammate, in fact. So he takes down the teammate because, you know, why not? Someone's got to shut down a Golf King, that's for sure.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I kill my teammates to make sure they don't get too many kills. It's just, you don't want them running away.
Well, you got to keep them on your toes, right?
You keep them in line.
Yeah, exactly. So Attack the Blue now has the uplink in hand. Look at that strategy. I love seeing that. That's why I love uplink. Throw the satellite at them, then just slaughter them. That's the way to go. As we see Mac is being dropped on the snow there. Mosaic now up in the Biolab. Now he's going to be chasing the player who was running through orange into red there. He did get the tag out with those nades, running back through 5, and he's going to be spotting the, of course, the uplink that was just reset. Just over a minute left. I don't think it's even possible for this aggro squad to come back, in which case we will be seeing Exile with two maps to their name. In a best of 5, they need to win 1 more. And up next, we do have Capture the Flag on retreat. Now, these guys have been doing really, really well. The only game type that they've lost was that map previously, which was the S&D. So it seems that Respawn seemed to be their thing, and of course, CTF being Respawn might be an indication of things to come. But I suppose, given that S&D, you can't really tell. I must say, though, Exile just looking really, really strong. Golf King, 31 kills, 17, 18, and 19 to the rest of his teammates, respectively. Items OG, unfortunately, lacking behind for the aggro squad, but Mosaic doesn't seem to be phased. He's racking up the kills quite nicely for their squad. He's got the heavy tags out there, and he's going to be trying to finish it up over on that uplink spawn. Wasn't meant to be, though. He's hanging around purple, just trying to get these kills out these last 15 seconds. I suppose he wants to maintain a little bit of dignity for his squad, but Naked, 10 seconds left. It's all Exile.
Pretty much, it was over at the half, really. They played it so well that they ended it before the actual halftime reached. And then going into the next map being a respawn, if I was a betting man, which I definitely am, I'd be saying that they're going to take out the next respawn again. They've just been way too convincing to bet against them.
Yep, so your final score there was 11-2. It went Exile's way. We saw Golf King going huge, and it was Spotted Tiger who got the final kill cam there. She kind of deserved it. Only went 20 for 22 with 3 up leagues, but I don't think that tells the story. We saw in the first half, she went absolutely huge. And she obviously played a pivotal part in those last couple of maps as well. So once again, 32 for 21 to Golf King. That's huge, 1.5 KD. And the only person to go positive for the Agro squad was Mosaic. So again, we are seeing Exile, Total Exile, going ahead in this series 2-1. And CTF Retreat is up next, quite potentially our last map. So I'm interested to see how both of these teams go. So we're going to be getting right into that game as soon as possible, guys. I'm in Maniac, joined by Naked. We'll be back right after the break. ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship Australian Qualifier #1. I'm in Maniac, joined by Naked. We've got an awesome game coming up of Capture the Flag on Retreat. We do have Total Exile versus Agro Gaming, and we just saw Exile punish this Agro squad once again.
Yeah, well, when they've been in those respawn game types, it seems to be a no contest, really. They've been really, really great at slaying the team, and obviously out OBJing them. But moving into this game, if it's the same as the last two games, we're going to see a really one-sided event, but knowing that the tournament life of Agro is on the line here, maybe they'll step up and take it like they did that S&D before.
Yeah, well, as you've just mentioned, it is a best of 5, and they do need to make a move here. We did see Golf King with the flag in hand. However, he was promptly taken out there by AWP, and Attack of the Blue also getting a kill on Johnny. Attack of the Blue actually getting the 2-piece there while carrying the flag. That was some nice work there, and there is going to be a player on his tail. That's going to be Spotted Tiger. She needs to make a move, and she does come up big there, getting the kill and the return. Follows it up with the 2-piece, almost makes it 3 while trying to catch the flag as well. However, maybe a little too ambitious, was taken down. So we've still got 0-all after the first minute here. We're on with Items OG as he is in the lobby side of the map. And the flag has been taken by Prophecy. He's going to be trying to hunt him down. There is a few rounds at the moment. Nade, defensive nade going back. He's going to be trying to rush it through. Can't see if there's anyone in a position. In fact, there's not. He's going to get that first point on the board. So we've got a 1-0 scenario for the Exile squad.
Touching back on when Attack of the Blue got that 2-piece and then pulled the flag, he got really unlucky that Spotted Tiger managed to pick the one way he came out of. Otherwise, that flag was pretty much in. He had support there. But in saying that, they counted that flag back around, and now they're up 1-0, and pretty much it's been pretty 50-50, and they've just been pulling each other's flag. There hasn't been much actual map control and slaying yet.
No, I totally agree. There hasn't been too much. It seems to be a little bit of a run and gun at the moment for these guys. As we're seeing Spotted Tiger just go into the jump up to that flag there, running past the Turtle. There is a player on the other side. I'm not sure if she saw it, and I don't think she did, as Items OG was able to take down that kill. Prophecy Avenue is going to even things up. So we're still seeing a 1-0 scenario as there's 3 minutes left in the half. We're on with Golf King, who is a huge slayer, and we just did take down Mosaic as well, going 6-5 at the moment. Not quite as well as Spotted Tiger, was going 7-4. However, flag now in the hand of Golf King, running through Hotel here before taken out by Mosaic there. Now, it seems to be very to and fro, as you did mention, Naked. Doesn't seem either team really has the upper hand here.
If anything, I've noticed this game, Items had 2 pretty bad respawn game types, and at the moment he's not doing bad at all. So it looks like while he can put up the numbers, they're doing really well, like they did in the S&D. So if he can keep that up, I don't see why they can't take this map out, really.
Yeah, totally agree. Spotted Tiger running down past the cafe into the bar. Wasn't going to quite make it, though, as she was taken down by Items OG. Golf King going to try and get some swift revenge for her. Following up with a 2-piece on Attack of the Blue as well. If he keeps going, he's going to find a third player just outside. However, they're playing ring around the road. He doesn't check his flank, and he's going to be taken down there. Look at this now. We've got Prophecy A trying to make a move towards the flag. Heavy tags out, but Mosaic's going to pick up the big 2-piece, make that 3. To take down Johnny as well, and basically clearing up this lobby side of the map with 2 minutes left in the half. They're going to be trying to make a push down here as they are down 1 cap at the moment. As we know, that Exile squad have been pretty dominant, and as you can see, not too spread by the KDs here. We're here with Attack of the Blues. He was promptly taken down, leaving Items OG the only player left alive for this aggro squad there for a minute. However, he is going to get the successful flank here, but he wasn't really able to capitalize on it before being shut down very quick by the Exile squad. No flags in anyone's hands at the moment. However, Prophecy is going to be trying to make a change to that, as he does, as he was able to catch Mosaic there while he's on the aggression. Now trying to make a move. Attack of the Blue says no way. So we're still seeing 1-0. Not many caps on the board here, Naked.
Making an observation of this game over the last 4 minutes, really, as opposed to a lot of the pro teams, or at least the pro teams around here, they're not playing very structured. They're pulling the flags when they can. They don't have teams set up. They don't have anything. So they're pulling and just hoping for a flag. That's why we haven't seen many pulled yet and taken, obviously, all the way to their base. I've also noticed that they've been hitting the weaker side and not the stronger side, whereas once you get those kills, you'll force them to push to spawn at the back of, like, where they don't want to spawn, really, at the back of the cave. And then you can pull the flag easier. What they're doing is pushing them where they want to spawn, the favourable spawn in that sort of that dome area, and they're not being able to pull out the flag because they've done all this work, but the problem is they've done the work and given them a favourable spawn.
Completely agree, Naked. There doesn't seem to be much structure at all. I saw a little bit of a structured push from the Agro squad just a minute ago, but it was quickly shut down as well. It looks like we might be seeing a 1-0 score at the half here, which I must say is quite interesting. I don't really see a score that low by any team, really, and it just shows how much it seems to have been a bit of a scattered run-and-gun game for this first half of CTF on retreat. So there you go, kind of uneventful really of this Exile squad and Agro. AWP was able to get the final kill cam there and a couple of nice shots to take down Spotted Tiger, but the only cap going to Prophecy. And yeah, hopefully we're seeing a bit more structure out of both of these teams, and hopefully Agro will be able to come back. I mean, even if the scoreline stays as it is right till the end of the game, we are going to be seeing Exile take the win, which will make the series score 3-1, which will make them progress through to the second round of the bracket. So hopefully Agro can come together and make a cohesive push.
Yeah, well, we're seeing right now that they're pushing the right part of the map. They need to be pushing that pool side. You want control. You want to be able to support people. And all we've seen pretty much is they're just throwing dice at each other, and whoever rolls the furthest is going that way. They're just not really working as a team. They're all going for their individual gunfights, and you're getting unlucky enough to lose that one fight for the flag, and you could lose it.
I didn't really like the decision there by Golf to go and shut down that flag while he was holding the flag himself. He did have support there from his teammates, so I'm not really sure what he was doing. I see the camp here by Prophecy on the flag here. It's probably a smart move trying to get that kill on the player, but look, sloppy shots, and then he's going to be taken down by Attack of the Blues. So unfortunate for Prophecy there, and we do see a flag on the move here by Johnny. Let's see what he's going to be doing here. He's running through the lobby, and he looks like there's a player just on the outside. There he is, and he does get shut down. The flag is promptly returned. It was quite unfortunate. I did think he had a player that was out the front of the lobby there to back him up, but it wasn't meant to be. We're over with Spotted Tiger now, who's just cleaned up a couple of kills on Mosaic and Attack of the Blue over at the pool area, rather, and there's a player up on the top. That was Mosaic, who shuts that down, and after a minute and a half in the second half, we're still seeing the scoreline 1-0.
Both teams have had more than enough opportunities to score in this half. They just haven't been able to convert. They haven't, as you said, there's people there to support him, but they weren't there. You need to really be working with your teammate. And a lot of the time, that is the flag carrier's fault. They should be calling what they're doing so the other person knows what they need to do. And that's the really communication breakdown that separates a lot of OBJ players from just someone else who just pulls the flag and they're not actually OBJ orientated.
Well, there seems to be a communication breakdown for both of these teams. However, with that said, OG able to come through here and possibly cap. It's just going to rely on his team getting the return for him, so he might actually have a look on what's happening on the other side of the map. In fact, it wasn't returned. It's still going to be in the hands of Prophecy, hiding over here in the cave. I thought for sure it would be returned by now, but look at this. Both teams forced to spawn back on their sides of the map, so now it's just going to be whoever can survive this battle here. Now, we know Exile have been great with these their slaying power, but it looks like yeah, it looks like now we got to see it. There it is, Attack of the Blue, able to get the return there. That was some nice work, and the flag does indeed get scored for this this Agro Gaming squad. It's to tie things up one apiece, and as we know, they do need to make a move.
Attack of the Blue played that really well. He got the return. Not only that, he pulled to the right part of the spawn, which forced them to spawn down the bottom, which you see now they're contesting it, but the flag's already in. That was the first time I've seen this game someone correctly do the right thing, knowing what it would do. If he did know, but I'm doing that right. And it made it easy for him to run his flag. He didn't need any support.
The question was, did he plan that or did he clutch it? Either way, we like what we're seeing with Agro now ahead 2-1 on the scoreboard. Now, if they can just maintain this lead, even if it is by 1 point, they're going to force this to go to a Game 5 because they will tie things up 2-all, and we'll be going to that next S&D match, which will be on Solar. However, getting ahead of ourselves here, this game still has a minute 40 left. That's a lot of life for someone to make a move, especially when you see the likes of Prophecy, who did have the flag in hand and now going to be picked up by Spotted Tiger. Is she going to make it? She does indeed, so now it's going to be all tied up here naked, 2 apiece.
That's right, don't get a man to do a woman's job. She puts it through there, does a really good job of that one. And she's been playing pretty well. As I was saying, there's another weird kind of flag pull that's pulled through the middle. When you're knowing someone's going to spawn on either side of you, you want to take the favourable one and go either side, and obviously you want to go pull most of the time. So they've done some weird flag pulls here, which I think it just comes down to inexperience and maybe not enough playing of this game in particular. But you usually learn that of playing any Call of Duty. There's always a way to pull the flag.
Yeah, well, that's right. Totally agree. They've been running straight down the middle here and then seeming to cross the map towards that pool area. Not sure if we're really liking what we're seeing, but look, a minute left. with just under a minute left and 2 caps for each team. Someone needs to make a move here. We know Golf King is trying. He's running down past the pool side, as we did mention just before. Now running straight into the flag. There's going to be a bit of competition here. Items OG quickly shuts it down, and the flag was pulled there. Who's going to be cleaning up this mess? I don't know if anyone's going to be in a position here. It is still 2-all. The flag is going to be in the hand of Attack of the Blue for this aggro squad. Now, as we did just mention, they really need to get ahead and take out this round here, and he's going to be shut down by Johnny, going huge there. However, there might be a player in position. I don't think so, and the flag is going to be picked up there. Johnny just still slaying here for this Exile squad, taking down AWP as well, but 4 seconds left. I don't know what's going to happen here. The flag was in the hand of Spotted Tiger, but we're going to be seeing a draw there. Both teams, I think they really struggled there to get any kind of cohesion. We did see a big play, I think, Attack of the Blue, who did come together and get that that clutch flag play, but I'm not really sure about both these teams.
I didn't like what I seen right at the end. Attack of the Blue was there at the flag, obviously where that game's ending now. They had 2 people just die, so all he had to do was wait for them to respawn, and they would have respawned on him because the other team was in their spawn, and he would have had support. Instead, he just jumped over, contested the guy, when he could have really, and that basically comes down to lack of experience. He could have waited for his teammates, been able to trade. It's pretty easy in this game with the Exo ability to jump and boost over and just grab the flag after your teammates died. So he played it pretty sillily, but obviously he did really well before, and it just comes down to lack of experience, and obviously hopefully people that are hearing what we're saying now can learn this, and even if they haven't learnt it, they can take this off and build on their own game.
Yeah, I'm seeing a few amateur plays here. We just saw a big push by the aggro squad, and it was pretty easy for Exile to shut it down. We're seeing the Exile do a bit more of a team push. Johnny here did have a teammate with him. He was taken out, and he then just took down Items OG. He's going to be trying to make a push here. However, the player spawning behind him is not really going to help here. We're over with AWP from the aggro squad getting taken down. That's what's happening. Spotted Tiger able to clutch that kill. Attack of the Blue also getting some kills in the background. Let's have a look at Golf King. He's doing a very aggressive push here. Flag in hand right near Turtle. Is he going to make it? And he is going to. That is some nice work there, in the end at least, for this Exile squad coming together. So, look, we're going to be seeing this Exile squad hopefully be going through. But, of course, as we were in overtime, we're going to be seeing if these guys from Agro can come back. Yeah,
Golf King has been playing really well the whole series, and obviously the last game, it doesn't surprise me that he was the person to put him over in that last half, that last sort of stopwatch area, because he played so well the game before, and he's picking up the kills, and if he can help him with the objective as well, they've got no worries, really.
Yeah, well, look at this. AWP was under a lot of fire there. Golf King able to get that kill, dropping the big 30 bomb in the process. Isn't going to a whole lot of positive, but a bit of positive is better than nothing. And he's still going to be pushing through, taking down Mosaic along the way. Got the flag in hand, and they basically want to bring it home right now. Let's see if these guys from the aggro team can respond. We do see a couple of players up towards the north side of the map, which is exactly where these aggro squads need to be to pick up this flag. They're going to be pushing very hard towards this jump up area around Turtle. As you can see on the map, no one is there, so this is going to be a very quick answer back, and just like that, we're both shaking our heads in disbelief here.
I've got no idea. that was crazy. Look, AAWPP was 13 and 28, and that didn't matter because he got the winning cap. Or he can play that bad all game as long as you play good when it counts. That's all that mattered.
There you go. I was quite shocked. I was really expecting that to go all Exile's way, but as you said, yeah, AWP in the end, 13 for 28, but that one cap to his name was all that really mattered, right? Yeah,
well, basically, what happened was they capped it with him in a minute, so they would have been very happy with that. They got a minute. All you have to do is hold off 2 or 3 waves, and you've done it. What they did was they sent a few people off, but then they had someone defensive, and you're wasting that one player that could be helping you pull the flag and putting pressure on them. So all they did was they got that lucky 1 kill on that defender. They got to verse 3 other players, and assuming they're pushing up, they get traded. And literally, he ran that whole flag uncontested until the end, where he made a bit of a weird jump into
Exile
a rock.
made it easy for him.
Yeah, but they made it easy for him. They made their own mistakes, and I think, like as we've said 100 times this one series alone, that comes to inexperience and obviously not enough gameplay.
And now we're going back into an S&D where we saw it was Agro who walked away with the win there. So this really could go either way. We've been saying it the whole way. I thought Exile was looking strong, but there you go. That one flag was going to make all the difference. So there you go, guys. We're going to be going into Game 5 in this best of 5 here of Agro Gaming versus Total Exile. I'm in Maniac, joined by Naked. We'll be right back after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship Australian Qualifier #1. I'm Maniac, joined by Naked. We have an awesome series ahead of us here where we've got Exile, Total Exile versus Agro Gaming. We're up to Game 5 in a best of 5. It's going to be an exciting match. Yeah,
well, as I said, we've pretty much seen, what would you say, Exile dominate 2 out of the 4 maps, completely dominate them, yet they're still 2-2, so they played really well on the respawns. We assumed they were going to take out the CTF pretty convincingly, and it came down to literally a last few second cap from AAWPP to win them the game. So we've gone down to S&D solo now, which S&D was won by...
It was won by Agro.
Agro, yeah, S&D was won by Agro. So you'd think they'd be pretty happy with this right now.
You'd think so, and they must be feeling confident, even though it was a bit of a scrap game, that last CTF. Look, they might bring it together here on S&D. And look, Exile looking pretty weak, and indeed, there was only one player left alive, and he was cleaned up by Agro in the end, so it's going to be 1-0. The first round going to Agro. We did say they won the first S&D. They might be looking strong. And Naked, look, we've got to be honest here. What a turnaround it would be if Agro could take out this series.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have picked it after the very first map, and then after the uplink, it was completely, you couldn't get really more one-sided maps. But for them to bring it back twice after getting smacked, and bring back and take the win, grind it out, it's applaudable.
Yeah, credit to Agro for able to keep going here. Let's see if they can go ahead here, or if it's just been a clutch along the way, because we have seen the games that Exile win have been smashing. The ones where Agro win, they've just scraped by. But hey, a win's a win, and if they can just scrape by here, they're going to win the series.
Yeah, well, 3-2 is a scrape by, so they'll be happy with that. This is their game.
Exactly. This is how they roll. So Agro doing the nice push here towards the B plant. It is going down, and in fact, it will go down. Now, we're just seeing here, it was Spotted Tiger actually taking out AWP there to make things even on the team front. 3 players up each, and just as I say that, Golf King was able to take down Attack of the Blue. You see Mosaic here just on your northeast side of the map, able to get the tags out. There's a couple of players down here. Spots one. There's another one around the corner. He needs to be careful here. In 20 seconds left, the defuse needs to happen, or look, Mosaic just needs to shut everyone down here. We've got a 1v1 scenario, and he is going to get that final kill as well. That was some great work, and before you know it, Agro ahead 2-0 naked.
Yeah, well, at the start of that, he missed those really sloppy shots, which looked bad, but then after that, he played it perfect. He contested, the person was in a bad position, got out and bailed, wasted some more time, poked out, got the kill because the person needed to charge him. There was only 20 or so seconds left. Played this one very well as well to pick up the win for the team.
Yeah, they have done really well, and this is the kind of cohesion that we're talking about. Agro seem to be pulling together really well on this solar map, so hopefully they can continue it. They're going to be on the defense now, as we do see the total Exile squad will be on the attack. I'm interested to see who's going to have the bomb in hand. It is, of course, going to be Spotted Tiger, who's been playing OBJ for this squad throughout this entire series, but also got all of the slaying up her sleeve as well. As you can see, 3 kills to her name, and they're making an aggressive push here. Got the tags out there. Attack of the Blues taking out Prophecy in the background. Johnny also getting dropped by AWP. So Spotted Tiger really needs to watch herself here. Can't go overly aggressive, as she might run into a couple of players, including the one right in front of her. And look, it was just a little bit unfortunate timing with the Exo there. She was dropped, and look at that. Her last teammate gets dropped as well. 3-0. Agro looking very strong. And I laugh saying this because I just didn't expect it.
Yeah, well, I also just realised something in my head. The 2 labs they lost were both biolabs. Maybe they just really don't like biolab.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think that's what it must be, because they're coming back pretty strong on it seems to be everything else. We did talk about I guess you could say, sloppiness of the CTF match, but we did say they've won it, and they're looking strong yet again, and here they are on the attack. So let's see if they can get yet another round up their sleeve. We're just seeing AWP holding back a little bit here on the aggression. It's going to be Attack of the Blue way up front towards this north side of the map, and he's going to be watching the tunnel underneath as well, just expecting anything. We see Spotted Tiger getting dropped early, which is good for this aggro squad. Mosaic able to take that kill. There's going to be a player just down around the corner here. I don't know if Attack of the Blue is going to watch his flank. He needs to be careful there. There's a couple of players over on the other side of the map just playing ring around the rosy with each other. A minute left in this round here. A few shots out, and Golf King's going to be dropped by AWP, which leaves Johnny and Prophecy the only ones left alive for the Exile squad. And look, they really need to make a move. The bomb goes down over at A, and now they know where it's at. They're going to be making a move yet again. But look at your mini-map here, as we're seeing some great placement by these aggro guys all around this A plant. Prophecy's trying to be very careful making a move here. He's got to watch out for these players. It's going to be one laying just around the corner, and there's Hail coming down from up high. He did get that kill, but it was going to be quickly taken out, and as you can tell here, round number 4 also going to aggro. A whitewash so far, Naked.
Yeah, well, you can look at the scoreboard and you see item 6 and 1. After he had really 2 bad games.
Yep.
But bringing this to the 5th game, he's stepped up. He's 6 and 1. You should really be 4-0 when someone's 6 and 1. But he's just doing really well for his team, and I know he copped a lot of stuff from people on Twitter, but he's bringing it back now, and as long as they get the win in the end, it doesn't all matter.
Hey, look, when it comes to the deciding round, the deciding map, if he wants to go huge, then credit to him. If he wants to clutch it for his team,
He's pacing himself.
Yeah, that's right. He was just chilling until it was really required, you know, and here he is, the OG, coming out huge now. There's going to be a player crash around the corner. Look at this player. The awareness of a blind rat gone around that corner, and he was promptly taken out. AWP also in return taken down, so we've got a 2v2 situation. Spotted Tiger, bomb in hand, backed up by Prophecy, up against Items OG and Mosaic. She was unfortunately taken down, so it's all on Prophecy on the attack here. Now, I think he might have spotted that player, or it might have just been some bad awareness now, but he needs to really watch his flank. And there's that player. He got the nice tags out and was able to finish it up. The other player is just over on the other side inside of glass there. So, 40 seconds left in a 1v1 scenario. It could go either way. What's going to happen here, Naked?
With bomb down, he needs to get to the opposite side of the map, so that's going to waste about 10-15 seconds. If this person doesn't know where the bomb is, they're in a really, really good position here.
Yeah, well, look, Mosaic's got the scope out and just waiting for a move here. Spots the player and does get the shot out. Too easy. That was quite the quick scope in there as well. And look at this, Agro 5-0.
I don't think anyone expected that. I don't think anyone expected them to win the last map. So for them to win that last map, like just biting like a little 1 bit of a hair, winning by a hair, to go into a 5-0 and possibly a 6-0, it's definitely not expected.
I don't think so either. And look, Mosaic brought it home with that last scope there. Now it's going to be all on Exile here. This is the round to stay in the series and indeed in this tournament. If they do get knocked out, come back and try again tomorrow, guys. But I don't know what your chances are. This, of course, was the first series here, first round of Australia Qualifier #1 here in the Call of Duty Championship. Attack of the Blue got the bomb in hand, and he's going to be watching this tunnel down low. There's going to be fire going out from a few of these players. Golf King's got shots out, but he's going to be shut down by AWP. AWP's going 6 for 3 at the moment. 2 plans to his name as well, playing very nicely for his team here. There is a player, that's Prophecy, who's hiding just through the building there. Didn't see the spotted Tiger, who was on the flank, blending into her surroundings, able to get the flank there. But look at this, 2 kills going down. Johnny and Items OG both getting kills for their respective teams to make it a 2v2 situation here.
Yeah, well, so we're going to 1v2 now, obviously, and 1v2 with Mosaic with Bomb on the attack. He's really going to have to pick up 1 kill, because if he gets stuck in this 2v1 with 30 seconds to go and no bomb down, he's going to be in a really hard position.
I totally agree. I think he might be. We might jump over to him, and look, there you go. Just as I do that, he was taken down. So it's going to be 5-1. At least these guys don't get goosed in this final game. So credit to them. Prophecy able to clean up Mosaic there in the end for this this Total Exile squad. So we're going to be going into the 7th round now. Whether Agro's going to clean things up right now, or if this is going to be some kind of miracle comeback by the Total Exile squad, is still yet to be known. But with the Exile squad on the attack, look, I was going to say that this Agro squad are good on the defense, but they've just been playing good on both attack and defense.
Yeah, well, they're all, both teams are playing for their tournament life to make it to the round of 16, obviously. Going from round of 32, obviously with some bye rounds. You're going to be going around. So obviously, a lot of kills going down. Golf King, last one left, and he's got tournament life on his hands here.
This was just too easy for these guys. Look, I think this player's going to make a slip up here, Golf King, but 1v2 scenario, maybe not. He did just clean up Items OG, but these players do know where he is. As you can see there, it was Mosaic who's just outside crouched, and he's probably going to be pushing up. No, he's going to be playing it smart or not. Mosaic putting his back to Golf King. That's not what he wants to do. Can he get shut down? No, Golf King says we're still in it, pal. 1v1 scenario, and the other player is going to be down on the B plant. So we're going to be seeing what both of these players can do here. The bomb is down, so they have to really make a move here. Round 7, we do know that it is all up to AWP to basically end things for this Agro squad. What do you think is going to happen, Naked? 15 seconds left.
He doesn't even have the bomb. He could have grabbed the bomb there and planted B, but instead he's chased the kill with 13 seconds left. He's got to run and get that bomb, and I don't think it's going to happen. He's waiting out the kill here.
Yeah, it looks like this time's going to run out with a bit of a non-event here. I don't know what he was thinking.
It's very anticlimactic there. He did really well all up until that point where he juked the guy out, made him go to the other bomb site because he waited him out, and didn't grab the bomb. Very, very rookie error there.
I was a bit lost for words there. I totally didn't expect him to do that, which is a bit unfortunate. But as we said, now we're going to be seeing Agro Gaming go ahead, which was... Look, a few maps ago, we would not have predicted this, and I mean, straight after that hard point off the start, no way. The S&D could have went either way. It was a 6-4 there. Then we went into the uplink, which again well, it wasn't tight. We saw Exile then walk away with the... Well, they literally just...
12-2, yeah.
They strolled away. It was basically giving these this Agro squad a spanking, but Agro's come back, so we'll see these guys progress through the bracket. Don't forget, it was single elimination, so we do see the Exile squad are eliminated. They can come back and play in qualifier #2 tomorrow. But with that said, the Agro team progressed, so congratulations to those guys. We're going to be taking a short break, guys, and we'll be coming back with, I do believe, a round 3 series to be confirmed, and once we have that, we'll be right back.